Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. Today we're looking at Faxanadu for the NES. Faxanadu was released by Nintendo in 1989 on the NES. You are the elves' last hope, threatened by monsters outside its walls and dwindling resources inside. Your quest includes searching for gold, food, and magic, while navigating dangers and mysteries in towns and fortresses. Merchants offer magical tools, but your survival depends on your choices and the use of secret materials. Embark on the incredible adventures of Faxanadu. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps us the channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, is Faxanadu worth playing today? Here is our review of Faxanadu for the NES. Now you are chosen by the local king at the beginning of the game to go on a journey to deal with bad dwarves that are tormenting the residents of the country. Eventually you have to find a sword called the Dragon Slayer to defeat the chief of the dwarves. The story can be presented in a confusing way and interrupted by tiresome side quests to acquire goods to reach new locations. It is real simple and it does work, however the presentation could have been, I think, a little bit better. The action in this game is a bit of an adjustment, but once you get over the brief learning curve, you'll have fun chopping and slashing. It's extremely similar to Zelda 2 in that it's a side-scroller hack-and-slash game. The beginning of the game is rather frustrating because your character has a very short reach and cannot hit small monsters. But as some time grows, you get stronger weapons and with longer reach that makes the gameplay more fun. The basic idea is that you wander from town to town gathering items to enhance your equipment and gather access to new places. The gameplay is primarily action-oriented with the RPG features taking a back place. Like most NES games, the game has a few things that are incredibly aggravating. Enemies respawn immediately after leaving a screen, and if you need to retrace through that region, you have to kill the same enemies again and again. This is especially difficult when there are highly strong enemies that are blocking your progress and require a lot of magic to vanquish them. Another weird thing about this game is that there is really no way to refresh your magic bar in a dungeon. In the first village of the game, elixirs are sold that can achieve this, but you never see them again during the remainder of the game. You can only recharge your magic at a hospital in the town. Now the graphics are very good for an NES game. All equipment changes you make to your character are shown on the sprites, and the final equipment in the game is an ironclad knight. The level of details put into beasts and villagers is outstanding as well. When you converse to a non-player character, you will see an animation of them moving the mouse as if they're talking to you. The boss monsters are very intimidating also. There is additional detail provided to the dungeons and various regions in the game, making them different from each other and the player can't clearly tell where they are. Unfortunately, this detail is not carried over to the town's areas, with each town looking precisely the same as the last one did. Now the soundtrack in this game is incredibly catchy and fitting for the type of game this is. Each sort of location has its own theme, and the final dungeon and final routine between the two cities have themes of their own. Still, depending on the lack of variation, the music is wonderfully done and will stick with you after you've finished playing the game. Now sadly, there is very little sound effects in this game. I can remember the sounds of your sword hitting the enemies and the sound of magics being fired. Other than that, there is very little sound effects to improve the game. So is Faxanadu worth playing today? Faxanadu is not for everybody, but it's kind of an action game mixed with some RPG aspects thrown in it. You can just wander around town and talk to people in the towns, but most of it outside, jumping over holes, climbing, and killing enemies. You will have to perform a bit of maze wandering, as not all the places and castles are a direct path. I thought the graphics were really good in this game, the music was also really good, and it had a really good gameplay. password system is not really good in this game. I never understood why some NES games require extremely long passwords, but this game utilizes passwords ranging from 16 to 20 characters. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this game and would highly recommend this. Faxanadu for the NES is getting a 9 out of 10. So what did you think about Faxanadu for the NES? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That would do it for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you here in the next episode. Have a great day.